Anyway, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. How you doing? All right? Yeah. I've got two sorts of jokes for you tonight. I've got the red book and the blue book. I suppose you want the blue book, do you? Yeah, I thought you would do. Yes, yes. I better look off stage because that Manuela, she tackled me earlier on this evening. Oh, terrifying, all what? Showed me her castanets and everything. Oh. I better make sure that she's not looking out here because she said to me, I don't want no filth, Maxie. Don't want no filth. This is a nice place. I'll have a look off stage. No, she's all right. She's all right. I've just talked to the car. She's just doing the sandwiches for tonight. She's ironing the crusts. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just, a little bit uncomfortable, you know. I used to wear silk, but it does ride up. It rides up, girl, doesn't it? I can tell, yeah, the way you're wriggling, yes, it rides up, doesn't it? Yes, it feels nice, it rides up. It's nice when it all comes out properly, yeah. But now I'm wearing AirTex. Oh, that stuff with all the little holes in, lets you breathe, you know. The only trouble is, you take your pants off at night, your bum looks like a golf ball. Do you know what somebody said to me the other day? He said, hey, Max, he said, I think your wife's having an affair with a copper. I said, what? He said, yes, I'm sure of it. So I thought, right, so I got home early. I go in through the back gate, through the garden, in through the back door, down the hallway, up the stairs, crash into the bedroom, and there she is in bed with 3 coppers. I said, hello. What's going on here then? And she said, aren't you talking to me? And that was clever. The next time I called her, I walked indoors and there she is, stood in the front room with a man and he was completely naked. She said, now, Maxie, don't jump to conclusions. She said, I know what you're thinking, but this man is a nudist and he was driving past and his car broke down and he's come in here to use the phone. I mean, that is clever, isn't it, eh? And the next time I called her was my next door neighbour. Yes, my next door neighbour thought he was a friend. He stood in the front room with, no, you're late, you got to know. He stood in the front room with his flies undone and she's kneeling down in front of him. She said, now, Maxie, now, don't jump to conclusions. I'll tell you what happened. I thought, I can't wait to hear this. She said, he's next door, she said. His wife's out, he was putting his trousers on and a button come off his fly. And he come round here and I sewed it on for him and just as you walked in I was kneeling down biting the end off the cotton. I mean, that's clever. That is clever. I better have another look because that leaf can be difficult, you know. Oh yeah. Oh, he's very upright. Anyway. You know, you need to earn a few quid now and again. And I saw this advert, it said, outside the circus, it said, wanted, help wanted, no experience necessary. And I thought, well, that'll do for me, because I haven't got much experience, girls. No, I haven't. I really haven't got much experience. Hold me down to get me going, you know. You're supposed to catch on to that, right? I shouldn't have to explain it, you're old enough. Anyway, going to the circus, they said, you'll have to see the ringmaster. I said, all right, so I go in and see the ringmaster. I said, what's this job then? He said, it's no problem at all. He said, it's a lion tamer. I said, a lion tamer? I can't do that. So I've never seen a picture of a lion. He said, never mind. He said, come through. He said, I'll show you the lion. There's nothing to it. So he showed me this lion, and there's the lion sitting in the cage on this big drum, snarling away. Like that he's going. I said, I can't get in there with that. It'll eat me. He said, no it won't. He said, it's as tame as a kitten, that lion. It's been raised on milk. I said, well, so was I, but I eat meat now and again. Just as we was talking, this beautiful blonde walked in. Oh, she was lovely. Long fur coat on, but you could see that she was all blue, you know. Roll top desk, just about enough, and a nice little handful. He said, well, what do you want? She said, I am a lion tamer. He said, a lion tamer? She said, yes. He said, well, you'll have to prove that you can do it. I mean, she looked like she could do it to me, you know, but I'm not going to keep on explaining these, you know. She looked like you could do it to me. Anyway, she said, I'll show you what I can do. So she opened the cage and she walked in with the lion. I kid you not, the lion jumped off its drum, ran across the ring, straight at her, snarling away, and at the last second, she threw her coat off and she stood there completely naked, in the nude, no clothes on, not a stitch, and the lion stopped dead in its tracks, and then it walked towards her and nuzzled her, and then he started licking her all over. And the ringmaster said, "Can you do that?" I said, "Of course I can. Get the lion out." Oh, you're getting there now. I like that. Here's a little poem. I like the girls who do. I like the girls who don't. I don't like girls who say they will, then they say they won't. But the girls I like the best of all, and I'm sure you'll think I'm right, is the girl that says she never does, but looks as though she might. I've done another little poem as well. I can't finish it, just the last final little word. Can't think of a word to rhyme. See if you can help me. When roses are red, they're ready for plucking. When a girl is 16, she's ready for... That's the last word. Can't think what it is. Anyway, the Lord of the Manor, got his little boy with him. Little boy, 8, 7, 9, I don't know, don't care. Takes his little boy to the market, to see the farmers, see what they're doing. And they're sat in the market, watching it all going on. And the little boy, he says, "Dad?" He says, "Yes, son." He said, "What's that farmer doing over there?" And there's this farmer, goes up to this great big bull, and he started feeling it all over. All down its chest, all down its legs, all down its back, all down its back legs, everything, feeling it all over. And he said, "Well, son, he's feeling that bull all over to see if there's enough meat on it. And if there is, he'll buy it." He said, "Thank you, father, that's very useful." A couple of weeks later, there's the old father, he's sitting down in the front room, having his tea, having his breakfast rather, sorry. Little boy walked in, and he said, "Yes, son, what is it?" He said, "Dad, I think you better get down the kitchen." He said, "Why is that?" He said, "The butler wants to buy the cook." Oh, ladies and gentlemen, you have been a lovely, lovely audience. I've really enjoyed being here. It's been smashing, you've been lovely. I hope you've been giving a lot of money to charity. I just want to say 3 little things before I go. And the first one is, be kind to those you meet on the way up. You might meet them on the way down. Ain't that true? Yes? And the other thing is, I'll think of it in a minute. Always be sincere. You must always be sincere. To new people, to old friends, to an audience like this, you must be sincere. Once you can fake that, you've cracked it. Ladies and gentlemen, there's another little one. Steve just reminded me. Thank you, Steve. Big God. It's nice to be important, but it's more important to be nice, isn't it? Ladies and gentlemen, you have been lovely. There'll never be another. They threw away the mould when they done me, I'll tell you. Here we go. I fell in love with Mary from the dairy, but Mary didn't fall in love with me. As we sat down to dream beside the village stream, little did I know that she was thinking of a scheme. Now on our farm, said Mary from the dairy, we got the finest cows you've ever seen. I don't do things by halves, I'll show you both my calves, and they're not the same shed calves as Nellie Dean. Ladies and gentlemen, good night, God bless. Thank you very much.
Max Millar, everybody! Infamy, he's got it in for me. Tonight.